Hello everyone, thank you for watching my content, checking out my channel. Thank you if any of you have subscribed or liked or commented. Appreciate that, that really helps out. I'm creating this video, admittedly long 46-minute video, to try to just introduce people who I am, what I'm about, what this channel is going to be about. And yeah, there's some cool footage playing in the background of the three main games I've been playing for the last couple of months, last couple of years, some of them. Uh, Seeing Destiny 1 played right now. I'll have some PvE and some PvP footage playing after that, so we'll get into a little bit of GTA Online. And then we'll end it all with some Last of Us PvP, Last of Us Factions. And those are pretty much the three games you're going to see on my channel for a little while up until we've got, at the end of August here, we're going to have Uncharted Lost Legacy, the DLC expansion for Uncharted 4. I'll be playing that, put up some videos of that. May even do a review or a early impressions video, I'm not sure yet. And then after that, we've got Destiny 2 coming early September, only a couple weeks away for both of them. And I'm going to be doing a lot of coverage on Destiny 2. So if you're a Destiny fan, if you're a Last of Us fan, a GTA Online fan, you know, I should have content to show you that might interest you. So there'll be stuff here for you to look at. Now, Destiny. How long have I been playing Destiny? I've been playing Destiny since the alpha. I played the first look alpha when they dropped that on PlayStation 4. Then I played the beta, played it at launch. I've taken breaks here and there to play other games, but I've consistently played it since the alpha. And I love Destiny. It's actually the only first-person shooter that I play. I've tried Call of Duties, I've tried Battlefields, I've tried all kinds of other first-person shooters, and nothing. I never played Halo either. I've always been a PlayStation guy, not an Xbox guy. Destiny just touches on a lot of different genres that I like. You know, it's got the shooter aspect. It's got an RPG aspect, an MMO. It's a little bit of everything. I love post-apocalyptic settings, which it has. I've played games like Skyrim or Dragon Age, preferably back in the day. Kind of has that bit of a feel to it. You know, in some ways, I love sci-fi. It's got that going for it. So it covers a lot of bases for me. You're upgrading your character. You're finding new and exciting loot. I played The Division for a little while, and while I'll give them good marks for the single-player experience, I almost platinumed that game. I kind of enjoyed it up to that point. The end game was very shallow to me, and the loot that it gave you, I wasn't really a fan of. I couldn't get excited about getting knee pads or getting another AK or SMG that looked just like the 10 other ones I had already gotten. I like the unique look of the weapons and the armor and the feel of the weapons and armor and the perks they give you and everything in Destiny. It's much more, the loot is much more enticing, more exciting to me. So, what all do I do in Destiny? What type of activities will you see me playing on my channel? Will I be going to the lighthouse every week? Will I be doing World's First Raid? No and no. Do I play Trials of Osiris? On occasion. I went to the lighthouse once in year one. I haven't been back since. I'm not a top tier PvP player. I enjoy PvP. I enjoy Iron Banner, the occasional Crucible match, and like I said, once in a while playing Trials. However, I am not going to be going to play Trials every weekend or be carrying people to the lighthouse or any of that stuff. It's just not the part of the game that I'm really into. You'll see me spending the majority of my time in the PvE content. And with Destiny 2, it's looking like there's going to be a lot more to offer in that area. What with the treasure maps, the lost sectors, the public events, having heroic tiers, and just all the different exploration you can do in the open world and the patrol zones. I'll be doing the story, of course. I'll be trying to go into the raid blind when it launches, the week it launches. I've had varying degrees of success finding people to raid with At times I've had steady teams, especially in year one, but after year one I kind of lost my core group, and I've been bouncing around back and forth between different people. So I'm hoping to have a good clan to run with before D2 launches. I'm trying to get something going with the people that I played Age of Triumph and Rise of Iron mostly with. But we'll see how that all pans out. But you'll definitely see me playing all aspects of Destiny. I don't think I'm going to do weapon reviews. I think Patrick Casey and Datto and people like that. I mean, Datto, I don't know if I'd say he does weapon reviews per se, but he does really good like raid setups, the best guns for DPS on raid bosses and things like that. And Patrick Casey, formerly of Planet Destiny, whom I really I like his content and all those guys' contents over on the Destiny Community Podcast. He does really good. I mean, there's better people out there already doing it. Aztec Cross Gaming does some good PvP reviews of weapons as well. I might showcase some exotics or raid guns when I first get them, just kind of show them off, give a quick rundown of the gun, give my thoughts on it, but not what I would consider an in-depth review with stats or anything like that. I'm going to give an early impressions and definitely a review of Destiny 2. Going to show off, first time I go into a lost sector, first time I do a particular strike, I'll probably upload that. I'm going to try to get these videos up when I do release that stuff, when we do get to that. I try to release that as quickly as I can, not to interrupt playing it too much, because I know when I first get it, I'm probably going to go on a marathon session, and I'll be sure to have my Pop-Tarts and Rockstar Energy drink there, and I might pick some of that up, but I'm not, I don't know if any of you know, they're offering promotions for extra engrams you can get through Rockstar, I believe it is, the Rockstar Energy drinks, and XP boosts from Pop-Tarts. But I won't be drinking the Rockstar. I can't have the caffeine. Another thing I'd like to add to my Destiny videos, what they're going to be like in the future. Where appropriate, where it's suitable, you're going to see voiceover on it. This is the first video that I'm doing voiceover for. And I honestly didn't know how. This whole thing's been new to me over the last month or so. I've been teaching myself how to use the Share Factory and whatnot. And obviously for things like showcasing a weapon, or and maybe parts of a new strike or something, I might talk over some of it. But whenever there's a cutscene, or if the video I feel just doesn't need it or isn't appropriate for it, I won't be doing voiceover. Just where it's necessary. I don't think you need to hear my voice more than you really want to. I'm probably not don't have a good enough voice to be a DJ or be doing voice work, become a voice actor or whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Destiny. I get a little further on this match here that I've got playing in the background. One of the ones I have up as a video on my channel is a really good match that I had, where I had a comeback. And we'll kind of watch this play out here. See him getting these guys here with this super at the end to kind of wrap things up. Felt pretty good about winning that one. I think I had just logged on and just played this match immediately as soon as I logged on. So it was nice to come in cold like that and be able to pull out a good performance like that. So the next game we're going to be talking about here that you'll see content up on my channel about is GTA Online. GTA Online is another game that I have lost myself in for countless hours. Countless hours. How long have I been playing that? I've been playing that since they came out on PlayStation 3. Day one, when you couldn't get the thing to work, all you could do was finish Lamar's race, and then it wouldn't do anything after that. And I've been playing it since then. I transferred my character to PS4. I actually got two characters, low level, well, what I consider a low level female character at level 220 something, I believe, and my main character is at level 750, give or take. I don't remember, somewhere around there. I'm sure you'll see it somewhere in this footage here. I love GTA Online, the fact that it gives you such a variety of things you can do in it. I love the racing in it. I really, really enjoy the racing, although I don't get to do as much of it as I'd like to do. Um, Most of my friends don't race with me. Um, I like the non-contact racing that they've added over the last 2 years. I think they added it, since PS4 came out, I think, where other people can't knock you off the track and you don't have no slipstream or catch up. To me, that's maybe not as challenging to some people, but I don't like losing a race because the game is helping you catch up to me if I'm in the lead, or because you have an overpowered slipstream on me, or because you were able to knock me off the track. I want you to be, if you're going to beat me, I want you to beat me because you're the better racer and or you have a better car, which I have like every car in the game. Only have like 10 spots left, I think. I have the maximum amount of properties and I only have 10 more spots for DLC cars, and then I'll have to start deleting cars in order to get new ones, like selling them or whatever. What do I own in the game besides the cars that I just talked about? I have a CEO, the Maze Bank office with 5 warehouses, the car import-export car smuggling or whatever, the car theft ring. I have the MC Clubhouse with all 5 businesses, although I shut down the document forgery because after I made my money back off of that one, I saw, it was the first one I bought, and I wouldn't recommend getting it. It is a waste. You don't make much money off it at all. It only makes sense if you want to waste your time stealing supplies. Don't buy them, obviously. And I have the bunker, the newest edition, the bunker. Got all the vehicles from all the DLCs that like the special vehicles, the rocket cars, the Ruiner, the APC, everything, all that stuff. I wasted money back in the day on the $10 million gold jet and helicopter when they were brand new. I've gotten the Heist Criminal Mastermind $10 million challenge. I've done that. Played all the missions. I've done like everything there is to do in the game, and I'm just kind of at the point now where I play it a lot when a DLC comes out, when there's new content, and then I kind of drift away from it again. And it works out pretty good for me, especially because Destiny, my other main game that I play, which will soon be Destiny 2 in the next coming weeks here, when that gets dry, I come back to GTA. When GTA starts to get dry or Destiny releases something new, I go back to Destiny. And I just, ping pong back and forth between the two. And then when I get something else, like when Uncharted 4 came out, I'll play that for a week or so, the single player, and then come back to ping ponging back and forth between GTA and Destiny. So now the footage you're seeing now is created races that I made. It was something that I found to be very enjoyable, and I think it's neat that you can go and you can buy these cars, customize the cars, keep them in your garage, drive them around on the streets, then go drive them in races. You can create your own race and drive the car in that race, show people your created races and stuff like that. It's neat. The race creator that they introduced really gave us a lot of options as to what we could make and what was possible within the game. It's really kept it on the racing scene a lot more fresh. Okay, what kind of content are you going to see out of me from GTA Online? I've already put up some funny moments and things like that, and montages. You probably won't be seeing any more of that from me because that was a lot of saved footage that I had from over the last 2 or 3 years. So it took a while just to even get that amount of footage. You might see, I'd like to do some racing videos, maybe when I go and do some races and have some really good, close battles. I might upload those. What you're seeing in the background right now is, like I said, some of my created races, so I might do a showcase of my created stuff at some point, if I feel so inclined or people ask for it. Maybe I'll include the links for the tracks in the description and all that. If there's new content drops, new DLC after gun running, if they come out with something, I'll surely put up a video showcasing it to some degree, like give my thoughts on it maybe. You know, if I can get it out early enough, I may even just put up like a this is what there is. But there's so many good GTA YouTubers out there, or maybe not even good, but well known, that and more popular, that I'm not sure I could get my stuff out there within a timely enough basis to make any kind of an impact. But I don't know, maybe we'll give it a shot. We'll see. Definitely when GTA 6 decides to roll around down the road, I'll definitely try to hit that from the ground running. Alright, now, The Last of Us. What can I say about The Last of Us that hasn't already been said? So Angry Joe gave it his gold standard, must-buy, must-own review. It's got reviews that are, top of the charts. It's an amazing game. Not a lot is said about the PvP, though. I think it's a very underrated PvP experience, the what's called factions for Last of Us. Let me finish talking about single player real quick, though, and then I'll get into factions. The single player, to me, was the best single player campaign I have ever played in my life. From the emotional impact that it had on me, to the story, the characters, the music, the gameplay, the world, the art design, every piece of it. Just a phenomenal, phenomenal game. I hope Part 2 lives up to. It was just so amazing to me. Will I be covering any of that on my channel? I think it's too old of a game to do anything with that at this point. When Last of Us 2 comes out, I will definitely be doing a gameplay, like a walkthrough, or just like a gameplay clips here and there of it, or whatever, and I'll be doing an early impressions and a review and things of that nature, for sure. And I'm sure I'll be talking about it and showing parts to it. Now, factions, the multiplayer aspect, really, really enjoyable, really underrated. What could I say about it? It's very tactical, it can be very slow paced, it can be very fast paced. It depends on your opponents and how they want to play and how you choose to play. It used to be all the time people were crawling around the map, moving real slow, being real methodical and thinking out all their moves, not wanting to get spotted. And then you started getting to where people would just rush and run around the map, and it kind of changed the tone of the game. And nowadays, in my experience, you find a mixture of the two. It depends on the teams you come across, and like I said, how you want to play as a team, which this game is best experienced playing as a team, with your buddies on mic, communicating and having fun. I like how you get another game where you have guns and you get upgrades and things like that. Let's say, for instance, Max Payne 3 or which is an old one, so a lot of these may not even remember, or let's just go to a newer one, let's say Destiny. Okay, in Destiny, I get these guns, I have these guns, I go into PvP with them, and those are the guns I'm taking in, and I shoot people with those guns, and in the way I have my character loaded out and whatnot. In The Last of Us, yes, you create your loadouts, and you go into matches with those loadouts. But you start off each match with your guns at a low upgrade level, or you may, if you have a purchasable weapon, you don't start the match off with that. You earn the parts, which are supplies or what have you. You earn points during the match that allow you then to upgrade your weapons and your loadout as you're playing the match, and you get stronger and stronger and better equipped as the match progresses, especially if you're having a good match. So it's very rewarding. If you're having a good match, you feel like you're being rewarded for it. You're getting stronger and kind of able to keep the ball rolling in that sense. And then also, if you're losing, we get what we call pity parts. when you go to your little supply boxes, you'll get extra supplies and whatnot. The game will try to help you kind of rubber band and catch up to the team that's beaten you. And then there's a good variety of weapons and different tactics to take advantage of, as far as throwables like Molotov cocktails and grenades and things of that nature, and the guns and the melee too. There's a good variety of things. You can be a very aggressive player, you can be a stealthy player, you can be a support player where you can just concentrate on crafting a lot of materials, a lot of bombs and grenades and things of that nature, and then it gives you gifts that you're able to give to your other players on your team. You're able to give them bombs and Molotovs and health kits and things like that. You can do healing where your focus is going to be on reviving people that get down and then healing them so they don't have to use their health kits, or maybe they don't have a health kit, so you're able to heal them. And you'll get rewarded with lots of parts for doing that, which will then enable you to get your armor on, or upgrade your guns, or get a purchasable gun, which is fantastic. I just love the way it all plays out. As far as footage you'll get from me, you'll get more Last of Us Factions PvP matches when I have good ones that are worth putting up. And like I said on Last of Us 2, when that comes out eventually, you'll get the review and the early impressions and all of that kind of stuff that you can get from that, and then hopefully it has a PvP element like Last of Us 1 did, and you'll get content on that as well. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's what I'm about. That's what I play. That's what to expect on my channel. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me out I have a Patreon account. Check that out. And thanks again.